Making the run so far, and now coming onto the stage, 4 players with a lot of love in that crowd, looking to take the turns once more to Dallas. It's time to get this show on the road. Let's get it. Map number 1, Dallas versus OpTic. Let's go. Formal, and you're going to see OpTic hold onto the point. And again, quick contest as we expect here on Moscow. Fights will be continuous, fast, plentiful, but so far it's working out. Nice kills either side, but it looks like Dallas chance they managed to punch her in. They've got themselves globe control, 3 in mid. All 4 of them are up, and here comes the push towards next.
Well, even still, it's like the rotations over to P2 have been a problem for OpTic. I like the sort of safety style that they're playing. Envoy not trying to take these gunfights, and he actually gets caught. Formal, the last one up top, Police, has to know that this pressure is coming underneath him, reads the gunfight, and takes Shotzi down. Formal right now, the lone man, trying to stay alive for the team and just buying them all sorts of time. Finds his 3rd in a row, and the guy that has had the struggles and the hard points, he starts things off 5-1. That is exactly what you need from your main AR.
I mean, Formal had his Wheaties today. Scum on the other side finds himself 2. Shotzi now trying to make the play towards the point. Will finally get involved. Cleanup crew on its way though. Here come the OpTic reinforcements. Envoy cut down. Oh, wait a minute, he gets Vivid. I thought he killed him. What a play that was. As the hardpoint remains in the hands of OpTic Chance. A solid 20 seconds rotation going the way of Dallas. They'll be in first position for 3rd.
One of the best P3 teams in the game, and keep in mind, Vivid, he might have spawned out, but he's turning this into a flank. So right now, OpTic, it is a foot race, trying to flip through a brink and bank these spawns right before Vivid can sneak up behind him. Maybe Illy just to be there to chop him down. And now it's that final battle. Envoy going against Vivid. They are looking for each other, and actually Dashy there for the protection. The turnaround from OpTic. 2 money hills that have been a problem. 2 money hills where they have been on point.
Still going good. It's 5. Now it's 6. Looking for the 7th, but Krim a little too hot on the trigger there. Illy towards the point he goes, but OpTic have had a blistering start here so far. Krim gets put down as well. Another 2-piece there for Formal. Makes it 3. And a 4 spree in the end before being brought down, but the guns of OpTic are simply too hot this morning. They're going to net themselves remaining 15 seconds of hardpoint time. Dallas still spawning close to the point. But race now as we make our way over towards Promenade Chance, and OpTic already in position.
Yeah, now we're looking at Shotzi, who again, when he gets hot, he can be a menace. But for the moment, 3 and 7. That is just 2 back-to-back hills where OpTic have transformed their gameplay. But going into the street hill, OpTic, I mean, how many rotations in a row are they going to win? They get over to the street first. The ARs still picking up kills. Formal on Sunday. 10 kills just to kick off this series, and well, Envoy, the man right behind him, also matching that 10-kill pace. This has been a nearly perfect street hold. You get the bank control, you get the bus control, no one can even get in wrap room, and really even Shotzi on the flank, he gets taken down. OpTic, they have all their bases covered. This has been a perfect first set of rotations.
All your base are belonging to OpTic, a perfect set so far. It's going great. Let's have a quick vibe check and a comms check now for an Astro Gaming Listen In with OpTic Chicago.
Two new. Nice, 2 new guys.
I'll help you. Don't.
Yeah, I'm staying down.
Wait, I'm behind the glass.
Yeah, there's 2 glass. There's 2
Glass
glass.
Grim. One shot, glass Grim.
Behind the
Yeah, it's behind the boats. One's
I
I died. He's gold. He's gold the glass. First guy.
Yo, someone hit our Eskies from here, alright? Someone hit our Eskies. We can hit this new time.
Yo, one's out of Vivid.
Listen to me. Push our side. Push on Eskies, okay? I'm gonna go Eskies.
Everyone rest.
Shot to one up Eskies. Shot him.
I can pinch.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
I'm pinching.
Push
Get over on like gold window or some shit.
Yo, outer Krim. Krim, we can see.
I have a kill.
Krim, we can see. Okay.
Look at this.
Another one here, shots. Back up. Someone. Yeah, back up.
Outer street. Our side. Our side time.
Backing up. You're chomp time. Right there, right side.
Go. Outer one pool.
You're right, Vivid. One shot. Street dead. Nice. One right, Vivid. I need you
Left Vivid.
Weak. Two inside. Another one weak. I'm gonna put you push there.
Yeah, get PT push.
I have street now.
I repushed that.
Eski's dead, one more down.
Yo, one shot time.
Everyone take a deep breath.
No, Eski's glass.
Chill.
There's 2 glass.
We're gonna stick to the next hill. So everyone chill.
Yeah, you hold front.
I in front.
Yo, what's that time? Yo, quarters middle, 2 middle.
Yeah, 2 there.
Middle, guys.
Hold your cam. Or
I'm holding B search.
Yes,
Yo, one front.
Is he pushing through?
Yeah, he's pushing through.
He's
Already
gonna
in Illy.
Illy, dead.
Nice. He's gonna be
Gonna be a mid.
Chance, it is a current masterclass. OpTic sounding great, looking great. Spawn still on point.
But Dashy finds the kill just before Formal has to spawn, so you get the good spawn right back in police, and you get the setup you want. This is 2 money hills in a row where Formal ends up going huge. It's 2 for him in all of this P2 time. Once again, Chicago just collecting, running it up, and with 20 seconds left, Empire forced to rotate, going over towards P3, but OpTic last time, it was off the back of Envoy making the big play. He was able to get this break. If that happens once again, this game may very well be done and dusted for Empire. The pressure is on. You got to turn things around right here, right now.
May come down to Shotzzy. He's got the backside of bank covered. Those players will not be making their way forward, but they're already through. Crim's down, so the defenses are starting to fall. Shotzzy from the back now. I mean, he's trying to pick up the pieces, but they have been shattered right now. As OpTic, once again, Scott, Dashy, kill feed, lighting up. They've got themselves the point, and this is starting to get dire. Dashy on a 7, making it 8. Full streaks now for Big Bruce, as OpTic start to take over. Oh!
Perfect damage, just out of control. Every single player on OpTic taking their turn on some rotation, making the big plays, and it's Big Bruce in the back, finding the kills, reading the flank. Shotzzy might win the gunfight, but you know the trades are actually not going to be there. Shotzzy, the MVP, trying to turn things around for the team, and look at him go. Finally, maybe the opportunity to get a hot hand. 11 and 15 for the moment, but that little 3 spree, maybe a window of opportunity, but frankly, looking at that score, it does not look likely at all. OpTic with a 100-point lead going into Street. They have been running the show.
Yeah, they really have. Crim, though, trying to make the approach. We heard Formal in the interview yesterday say we really need to work on our hard point, and damn, they're working on the hard point. 200, leads 85 in our opening map here so far. Dallas now with the point. Dashy trying to battle his way out the back line. He's got himself 2 now in a row. Envoy joins him in the kill feed, and forward they go. Envoy with a nice touch there from mid. Beautiful angles now from OpTic. All they have to do is take care of Shotzzy, and there it is. Here come the streaks, and it's an open street. Dallas, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Here comes the cruise, and Dashy will land 2 and the 3rd. Beautiful stuff out of OpTic.
Just slamming it on them, just shutting them down. 20 seconds left on this hill and just a massive lead. OpTic has been taking turns going on sprees. We've seen a 6 from Envoy, an 8 from Dashy. Formal kicking things off. He goes on like a 5. Everyone from OpTic, the guns are hot, and Big Bruce, 25 and 15. Every single time this man spawns up, he goes on a spree. It's a 5 once again, still has the artillery, and still looking for Crimsix in this back street. Goes for the chow, can't take it down, but over towards the actual hill, it's just the contest. I mean, just look at the score. OpTic in the feed. The clean 4 down is Formal find 3. And that might very well be the dagger on the game. 10 seconds left to go.
Everyone on OpTic positive right now. It's 5 seconds for the win. Illy trying to make the last minute resurgence. Can he get on the point? But it almost feels futile. Right now, there is nothing that OpTic can do wrong. Map number 1 in the bag. And what a start that is to the competition.
And welcome to the 100-point club on Championship Sunday, Dallas Empire. Not of all things with Crim6 versus the old T2P. Crim versus Scump for the new kids. A Dashy versus Illy. Always a good time in S&D.
It's an iconic map here in the Call of Duty world, and it's got its fair share of iconic moments throughout the many years, and this year has been no different. An exciting opener here. A nice nade from Envoy will not catch anything, but here comes Scump and Dashy through mid. Shotzzy flies into it. First blood goes their way, but Vivid with a nice nade. He answers back with his own, and all like that. It is now 3v3 chance.
Yeah, and I'm not 100% sure, but that might have been a stick on Dashy right there to take him down. I know the sticks have been a very big thorn in OpTic's side, but as it stands, 3 versus 3, launcher control has been given up, and OpTic happy to take it over. Illy's certainly looking for some information, but he's not going to push this direction until he's got a little bit of help, and Crim has wrapped his way back, but OpTic, they get the bomb planted, they get it planted for Laundry, and now they just got to worry about dealing with the pinch. 2 players from Empire over towards Jungle. Vivid on the flank, and Illy gets chopped down. Envoy going hunting. Crim, he's on the run, and he gets chopped as well. And Vivid says, oh my God, 1v3, where did my teammates go? And with 25 seconds on the clock, there's only so much you can do. Starts off with finding one, looks for the beams on Formal. but can't take him down. Chicago, perfectly done.
Enough to get it done, though. First round goes the way of OpTic. Now you're going to see Dallas attacking. Bomb in hand. Looks like we're going towards B, but OpTic going to be there to meet them. Two players pushing forward. You've got Formal at the back line. Crim's going to take care of Formal. Illy, he gets rid of one as well. And like that, it is a 2v2. And what an opener chance. OpTic on the flank, but Dallas with a hard read. This round could be over very quickly. Illy, he drops. Scump's going to make it now that bit easier. Envoy picks up his kill of his own. OpTic, what a round.
Oh, and I love it too. Those aggressive play calls, man. I'm telling you, when OpTic play too passive, they can get picked apart. When they are making moves on the map, that is where they are at their best. And as soon as they win those gunfights, pull steps, it's the call. Whoever that was that made it, whether it's Scump or Envoy, of yo, let's just flank fast, even if they read it. Be ready for the gunfights. Back to the attack they go. It's the square up towards the middle of the map. Players are ready for it, but OpTic has the extra man. Dashi, there it is, tape down to it. Oh, how fast these rounds can go. All of a sudden, Illy in a 1 versus 3, bomb planted at B.
The battle raged over there by the side of the map. Dashi's spree comes to an end. Big Bruce meets his match in Illy this round. 1v2, technical 1v3 now for Illy. On down for OpTic. Scump on the inside of Tiki. Back bedroom covered by Formals. T2P versus Illy. And what in the hell is going on? Scump's letting it screw. Oh my word. Now it's Illy versus Formal. This is a 1v1. There's 20 seconds on the clock. Formal's going to peek it. Illy wins the gunfight. A wonderful 1v2. Unbelievable clutch. And a great round for Dallas to get back on the board.
And the fact that they are on defense, he can play safe, play for picks. Make sure you find these kills. You get score streaks on a map like Raid. You will be golden. But OpTic, the pressure's gone, and the stick comes through before the trophy does. No more streaks for Illy. In a 3 versus 3, where again, OpTic had taken laundry control and get that bomb. And it's a situation they've been in before. The difference this time, more players for Empire working the flank.
Flank is on. It's going to be Shotzi. Viv is going to lead the charge and find those openers. Now to Shotzi. In a great spot. I'm not sure if Formal has a clue. He's still playing it very carefully. We like that as well. Crim through mid. Patience pays off for Formal. Here comes the play from Shotzi. Can Formal take care of him as well? He does! It's tremendous. Now it's a 1v1. Scump versus Vivid. New school versus the old school. That bomb is down over by A. Scump looking to find that one. Less than 30 seconds now. Chance remaining on the clock.
Oh, and Scump didn't even go for the bomb. He's like trying to hunt this man down. Vivid, this is the type of thing you dream of before you get in the league. Going in a 1v1 against the King, and I think the 50-50 for Vivid isn't going to pay off because Scump has just now been able to get that bomb. It will be able to plant it for free, and he's planting it for Laundry's side. These are the kind of reads that Vivid's going to try to make. As soon as he figures out where the bomb is down, or maybe he's just going to spot him. I think he saw Scump's inside a ring.
Saw him. Vivid now on the approach, looking for a barrel poking out. There's the opening shots now. It's a fight. Scump repositions. There's the chow. And if you swing at the King, you better not miss. A big round from OpTic and a big clutch from Scump.
Question is, can you hear these players? You can hear them, but they're going for the hunt. 2 players side by side, and I think Shotzi felt it. He's letting Illy go for the cleanup kill. 2 players are there, and he knocks them both down. Illy again. S&D Wizard, First Blood Reaper. And this is going to already be a 1 versus 4. Envoy is in. He finds the first, 3 more to go. Good luck for Envoy, the kid on the team. And he's actually playing this aggressive, but he's going to get caught and taken down. An aggressive round from Empire. And he is a player that lives for these situations. But right now, Dallas, again, just not making any mistakes. No overcommitments on the gunfights. They just have to set up across the map, and Dashi tries to make the play, but who's there to shut him down? Of course, it's Illy. Formal now left in a 1 versus 4, and this is Operation Do Not Feed Illy any sort of kill. Less than 20 seconds on the clock, and he takes down Illy, and again, making sure no score streaks come through, and he actually found the opening. Formal's out. He can get this bomb down, plant it for Laundry side. Talk about a 1v3 on the response, but Shotzi doesn't care. Sprints across the map, knows that he can be responsible for the other fight.
Nothing's going to be found just yet, and this is tense. Both teams so evenly matched here on Raid.
He dodges the flash. So you don't quite have the information, but maybe throwing the stun back. Yeah, Scump just repositions, goes back to Zig. He knows there might be pressure, but Scump also, he's got to be concerned about potentially watching his own back. This bomb has worked itself towards ring, and there is zero pressure on the ring side of the map right now from OpTic, and you can see Scump, he's starting to feel some of the pressure. He might be forced to make a play, but he has two directions. He potentially needs to look, and OpTic have not even started to wrap back. Finally, Dashy's starting to make some moves, and well, certainly with the call there, Scump's got to know the deal. He's tagged up one shot, but the reinforcements for OpTic are through. It looks like they're going for the full wraparound, a little bit of mid-map pressure, as now that bomb, once again, being planted for Laundry side.
Might be a war of attrition through the front. Here come the opening shots. Nades are in. Dashy v Crim. Envoy gets the party started over by Driveway. Formal with the jump shots. Crim's hurt. Here comes the finisher. Envoy driving forward. The tip of the spear. Formal backing him up. Big work. Shotsy back and forth we go. But it's a 1v3 now. And Envoy looking to get his third of the round. Shotsy, the timing just a little bit off. And here come OpTic. They're going to swarm him, drown him, and get the bomb defused. Another great round.
And very good timing, not just on the flanks, but making sure that in the 3v1, you do not give Shotsy a window of opportunity towards B, or maybe the square up towards the middle of the map. It worked once, why not try it again? This time, nobody's home, as Dallas love to stack up this Laundry side of the map.
Great information there from Scum. Saw two players, knows that the defender's going to be that side. Dashy cuts down the cross. You still have options. You can still go back to A if you want. Scum does get the bomb all the way over towards that B side of the map. Oh man, he's going to cross mid, potentially. Unless Vivid catch him out. I don't think the flash landed much.
That stun didn't hit.
It didn't hit. Vivid bounces. Can't finish Scum. The nade may get the job done. There it is. Illy and Vivid. Huge work there to defend the B bomb site. And like that, this round is wide open. 2v3.
Oh, and Crim, even on the other side of the map, finding the pick on Dashy. Empire have everything covered in the shots from Illy to tie this series up. And look at the stack, even on defense. Envoy trying to be aggressive. A couple shots come through, no trophies. He's got to get out of dodge. He is safe. But he is certainly tagged, had to scurry out of there. So many players in Crim get the first blood.
Envoy is in a tough spot. Angles are all over the place. What a kill, though! Over the bomb planter. Trying to make his way forward. That's going to be all now down to Vivid. Can he get this done? A 1v3, 1v2, 1v nothing. It is done. And just like that, round 11. And we are so deserving of it. What an incredible matchup this has already been on Raid. Where the hell do we go from here, Chance?
It looks like Dallas, they're wrapping back to Laundry. Again, the bomb retakes. That has been the thorn in OpTic's side. This is what Empire are looking to capitalize on. They're happy to give up the plant for free. They're just waiting for the moment for Empire to strike.
We're already seeing so many moments now from OpTic here in these exact positions. Heartbreak and pass. Can they right those wrongs? Vivid with the first blood onto Envoy. An exceptional opener. They've got the flank covered as well. That's going to be Formal's job. Now the bomb's finally going down. Is it too late, though? Actually being the planter. Here comes the flank. Shotsy's on it. He cuts it wide open. Formal leaves the post for a brief moment. Now he has to deal with a few. 2v4. 2v3. Crim now getting involved. He does take down Formal. It all comes down to Scum. And the king is cut down in middle. It is regicide as Dallas. They will reign supreme here in round 11. The fuse comes through, and that is a big swing moment there. They did not want to go down 2-0 in this series. Now we are level. Straight into the plate.
It looks like Dallas maybe taking the wing approach to get inside. And, well, these are the battles that make a difference. And actually, Shotsy, maybe he just saw two players, so he repositions. And Scump tries to go hunting, but Crimsix had his teammates back, and even Envoy might be living inside the plane, but he's getting tagged up left and right. Vivid going on flank. What an interesting opening break for the Empire. Trying to keep that map control, but I think Envoy responding to pressure. He felt that pain. He goes for the wrap towards A and picks up a big 2 kills.
That is a disgusting 2Ps, keeping the capture alive at A, looking to see that segment closed out. Over there by A, and here comes Formal. Pick up exactly where he left off. Nice shots through the crate with that Diamati. And again, presence now for OpTic on the A point chance. It is wonderful. 2 segments gone. The final about to vanish.
And I think the biggest thing for OpTic in game number 1 is they had a bunch of players taking turns making plays, but this time you got to stay on the point until it's captured. And they do exactly that, but big plays really set OpTic apart in game number 1. These 4 players were taking turns. This time it was Envoy that opens things up. But even after you capture A, now you go back to the potential blender. In your spawn you go, because Vivid finds a few. And for OpTic now, it is about the break. How are you going to work yourself out of your spawn? Looks like they're trying to deal with Shotzi in that top plane. A couple players setting up to take him down. He's ready for it, but Scump gets the win. Small opening on the map for OpTic, but really, the entirety of that is on the back of Scump.
Oh, Scump's still going, man. A nice two-piece to keep the play moving. Finally brought down, but you still have a lot of pressure over towards the side of the map. OpTic reinforcements coming through. They have angles to work with. Dashi v Illy down here by the A Street. A win here would be great. Damage has already been dealt. There's the backup. Envoy helping him out as well. Formal taking care of those weakened players. It's 3 down now. Grim, the last player left up. And already Envoy is on the flank, looking to deal that damage again. Scump takes care of one, and this could be the play. You get a few more bodies here on point for OpTic, and that B zone is gone.
Oh, you might have bodies on the point, but you don't have a trophy on the points. As Shotzi finds one with the Semtex to take him down, and then the challenge is there. The cleanup crew almost in. Envoy, who was causing all sorts of problems in Empire's base, he gets dealt with, and not even one tick of progression can go through.
3v5. Less than 10. Will Envoy be able to get on the point and stop the clock? OpTic looking to cover him now as they make their way forward. There's the stop. Here comes Illy. Oh, they line up for Illy. And there's the third. Dallas. Explosive finish to the first round.
Oh, and this is just going to be Scump's plan, or maybe Illy just with the patience look for it. But on the flip side, Envoy, had he not ran out of ammo, maybe would be able to find 2. But even still, Dashi able to get a couple. It is all of that just to clear out your spawn. Not a ton of pressure on the map, and even Shotzi, he's getting tagged up, naded, taken down. He might drag Scump to the grave with him, but even still, Empire, not a ton of openings on the map. And Envoy and Scump this game so far. You talk about the SMGs being important on one side, on the flip, the same is true. I mean, Envoy's got 11, Scump's got 10, and Formal's right there with them. 3 players for Chicago on point. The Dallas, they find the first 2. They get towards A. A small opening, you take down Dashi as well. Only 2 players on point for the moment, but it might be good to get this capture.
The last sort of 12 seconds of gameplay from Shotzi and Illy has been absolutely stellar. They've managed to get themselves there under the A zone. Both segments now being captured. They're looking to get it done themselves. What a play from the 2 of them. That was sensational. Shotzi's still alive though. Point has been captured. Time added to the clock. Dashi and Formal late, but they will get the kill at the very least. And with that, trying to regain map control. Envoy. The only player on the top plane side now, as his teammates now making their way forward, looking again, push Dallas as far back as you can. A crucial kill onto Envoy. As now OpTic looking to fight forward, and they get it unchanced.
And Empire, well, before they stack the point, maybe one more set of kills they're looking to find. Crim6 up top is trying to deliver. Illy trying to make his way into blue. He gets caught, but even still, it's top plane control. Completely in the hands of the Empire. 40 seconds for them to go, and Crim6 cannot be stopped.
He takes care of T2P. Dashi, though, takes care of Crim's younglings, and with that, the fight continues. Over to the B we go. Crim trying to get the capture. Brought down again by Envoy, keeping the points safe. 14-12 for Envoy. Formal wins a big one over by A Street. Once again, we're back at it. Less than 30 now on the clock. OpTic just have to keep Dallas off the point. Dallas have to get themselves on there. Here comes the grab. Shots in Illy, getting closer, finding these kills. Oh, Scump wins another one. And Formal take care of Illy on the point here. As the clock continues to tick, 15 seconds. Dashi wins another. Vivid, desperately trying to keep the play alive chance. 7-7, life count. 10 seconds. Grim's going to get it. They're going to be able to get on point. Envoy, though. Landing these kills, chance it is going back and forth, and the timing could just work out. Chicago, no lives left.
Shotzi's on it, though. I mean, the clock is stopped at 0.7. It is a 4v4 in the hill, but too fast and too much of a swarm. It might get a little bit spicy towards the end, but even still, 0 ticks of progression in OpTic to try to get these offensive wins. OpTic, they will have their second try. Again, it's about that plane domination. That's the main thing they're looking to do, and that's the main thing, at least so far, that they've gotten. Again, Envoy and Scump have been on point all game long. They have dominated this plane control.
From that top plane position, you can see how dangerous you can make things as Envoy finds his second. Gives you a lot of options, able to attack both sites. Ooh, Vivid, nice shot punch. The only player who's actually managed to make it forward is Envoy. It's back in that plane once again, Chance. We'll see if he can find some kills and help out the boys on the front line.
Well, I mean, it's honestly like help out Envoy at this point, right? We've seen him making plays in the plane. He's going on flanks once again, but it's just been the ARs from OpTic that seem to be struggling to get a lot of momentum to go their way. But once again, Envoy, he was the playmaker in round one that opened up this 8-point the first go around. He does so once again. So very similar situation what we saw last time around. Shotzzy pouring the pressure on, and he finds the kill, trying to stay behind enemy lines, cause a ruckus, and never let them get the point. But OpTic, they got a minute and 30 seconds and a 5-life lead. The best opportunity for an offensive win we've potentially seen all game long.
A lot of time, a lot of lives to work with. They're also slaying out Dallas well, so we'll see if they can keep that up. Envoy on the flank now. This is going to get dicey quickly, but it does look like Crim's aware of him at the very least. Maybe not able to find him just yet, but he knows something's up. You can see that arrow on the minimap. Number 4, looking all around the place. Envoy already his dastardly ways in the back line, causing nothing but chaos. Crim finally deals with him. An immediate trade, though. Vivid brought down as well, and with that, Scump's on the point.
And that's all 4. That's going to be a foot race just to get Scump a little bit of help in the hill. You see A Street is where Empire trying to go. They're trying to get towards P2 and cut you down, and the reaction time not quite there. So Scump at least off the point. Empire, I mean, hey, you go clean 4 down and you respond with gunfight wins like that. And now Shotzzy, turns out he's in your spawn. He gets taken care of. Illy, next one on chopping block, takes 1 down with him. And you're back to that 50-50 reset. Now it is 43 seconds OpTic have to work with. But keep in mind, it is that life advantage. If you can just stop this clock, you can effectively play TDM with this type of life lead. 6 life advantage, make it 7. This is now OpTic's round to lose.
You called it, mate. It was the gunfights. That's what's winning OpTic the map right now. 11-4. A huge life advantage. And still, they might be able to get the point captured. Crim, though, he's doing everything he can to make his way forward. And he's slaying his way as well. Scump finally puts a stop to it. Second segment of B gone. There's 1 segment remaining, and there are 3 members now of Dallas Empire left to defend.
And they've just got to slow this pace down, find the picks, let them get on this point, and until then, you do not strike. Shotzzy playing a corner, he gets found out. OpTic, the swarm around, checking everything to find these final few kills. Well, now the stack is in. Now there's too many bodies on point, and OpTic find a way to get that offensive win, a massive advantage they now have within this game.
We're taking this fight towards A very slowly. Here come the submachine guns. Led by Dashi. Envoy. Clean dispatch. Take care of all the Dallas members. They clean up the trophies. And now the A zone that little bit safer. Over to B, though, we go immediately as the pendulum swings once again. Dallas continuing this.
An opportunity to make some big plays, to open up the map. He has found quite a few on top of this plane, and he's looking for more. It is a 4 spree off of his life, and he's pushing the pace. He's hunting for these kills, finds a couple, and his teammates now able to get over towards B. He's getting all this information, and look at this. 1 tick has already come through, and Shotzzy, 5 spree for him. When's the last time he's died? There's number 6. You helped this man just a little bit, and Empire can find this win, but finally Shotzzy dropped. Only 1 tick through, and it's back to the reset. But keep in mind, 4 life lead, 35 seconds on the clock.
Scump as his due diligence as a dutiful defender of the B zone, drains it. So now Dallas has got to get back on the point and do all that work again. And there's less than 25 now to play with. There's Scump on that 2 spree. Doesn't need to take these fights, just needs to stay alive. Life count, close enough. But right now the clock's going to be the factor. 15 seconds to play with now. Vivid. Keeping the dream alive. Scump and Envoy getting the kills. Chicago have no lives left now. And that's a big one from Shotzzy. Oh my word. The clock's starting to tick. Can they get on it? Scump's going to hold it. He gets the kill. Scump's still holding it. They've stopped it on 0. If you kill these players, the map's over. Scump's got to find something. Here comes Envoy to back him up. Crim, he's going to be the last player up. And Dallas say first to round 5.
Oh my God, dude. Frame by frame. They literally got it with no time left on the clock. And in a round like that, where you're on defense and the time is on your side, they just couldn't quite find that extra man. I mean, you almost want to see a replay of whoever that hero was that slid in. I mean, literally, frame perfect. Empire will be on offense, and hey, maybe some heroics to find another offensive win. I mean, it took so much to make that happen. Not just that final tick, but even Shotzzy in the plane goes on a 6 spree to open things up. You need wizardry to try to get these rounds on offense. And Vivid looking to provide a strong opening break so far.
my
Finds
God.
the second win on Formal as well. You got bodies on both point. The triple stack on B from Empire. They're doing the hard point first.
They're on both B and A at the same time. Dashi makes A safe. But this first segment of B's gone. Big plays from Scum, trying to keep the points safe. Vivid backs off for just a moment. Here comes Formal. Wins one. Dashi wins the other, and you make the point safe. But 2 segments have already been deleted from B.
That's the factor. I mean, you've just done off of the opening break so much of the hard work for the get-go, but at the same time, I mean, 2 ticks on B is nice, but it's hard to get back to that point. If you're trying to capture A first, it is a long way to go. Time isn't dwindling yet, but we are getting there. And OpTic, as soon as they got some sort of map control, this is what Formal loves to do. Roam the plane, find the kills. It's a forward spree for him. You've got everything covered across the map. Dashi over by Tetris, can't find the second, but that's just the call for Formal. Go find these cleanup kills. And Illy's still alive for just a moment. Really, the stick does not come through, but Dallas Empire, here's the play. 3 players trying to go to A. That is where they're trying to get this clock stopped. Less than 20 seconds before the game is over.
There's no way Lightning can strike twice for Dallas, surely. As here we go. A final push in on towards B. Less than 10 seconds on the clock. Formal, shots at range, can't get them both. Over to the point we go. Can Krim get there and contest? The answer is no. 3 seconds. Vivid from underneath. Can he stop the clock? No, this time! As OpTic Chicago, they hold the line. They don't let that 0.00 second go. They win the control by the skin of their teeth.
P1, funnily enough, one of the worst hills. Dallas actually the number 12 team in the game. So they have not dominated ring, and well, off the rib, it's OpTic inside first. Scum, nice gunfight win on Illy. OpTic move inside this hard point very quickly. But again, even if there may have been some struggles for Empire on this hill, keep in mind for P2, well, they're one of the best teams in the game on that rotation. So a lot of things these teams are concerned with. Krim on the approach can't find enough. And Pillars, that last attempt from Empire to try to get near the point, they get eviscerated. And this has been one hell of a start for OpTic, who right now 2-0 in the respawns. And with gameplay like this, you can see exactly why.
Yep, you really can. Vivid, he's going to be the lone defender of Kitchen for now. There goes Scum, flies by. And hello, there's an envoy as well, because that's right. OpTic, they rolled the teamwork right now has been on point, and it is currently 48 and climbing to nothing. What an opener here from OpTic.
Oh, dude, you see that rotation, by the way? Stop and Envoy taking their time on the front, nice and patient, all just for this setup for Formal to flank. And look at the start he has had, the exact same as what we saw on Moscow, where he goes on a 5 spree. He's making that big play to lock this rotation down, but it is about that coordination. It is 70 points to nothing. We're only halfway through the second hill. OpTic, talk about setting the scene to try to open up their Sunday, but Empire finally able to get inside the hill, if but for a brief moment.
It's for a brief moment, the battle's still raging. Here come the shots. OpTic flying their way through. Envoy crushed Empire. They absolutely slaughter them once again, and right back in the driver's seat they go. Hardpoint times theirs. Look for the rotation now as well. This is a ridiculous opening from OpTic. Still trying to hold it. The breaks there is good. They're in. Illy's going to be the one trying to push his way forward here in Dallas. The breaks, they're not going great. The nades are brilliant so far for OpTic. You know what, Dallas, they're in trouble, man. This could be the last we hear of them in the tournament if they don't turn it around. Let's go for a quick Astro Gaming listen-in with Dallas Empire.
I'm seeing you right now.
He's top of bench, top of bench.
You're gonna go roll. You're full 60 this. Everyone, calm down. Full 60.
He's already by
That's my
rings.
kitchen, that's my kitchen. I'm only kitchen.
30 by rings.
Do you have ring? Do you have ring it? Yeah, I have ring.
I don't see anything bottom.
See, Dashi, fuck. He's weak. One out.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Let's
Let's go. I have initial. You have initial? Flash over. I don't see anything. Ranger, let's go. Good fucking window.
Let me see. One is going down.
I don't see anything.
I'm looking pillars. Hold the back.
I'm man.
I'm up kitchen. There's 2 mid.
Alright, help him kitchen
I
now.
got flash.
Yo, in the back, on for her.
No, there's 3 mid, I'm pretty sure.
Take your time, Take your time.
Right, be on me. I spawn front. Kitchen on me.
Oh, you're going to her back?
I'm going to back her.
Yeah, nothing front.
Go ahead, kitchen on me as well. Kitchen as well. Yo, play tight on hill. Duo behind you. Duo. Yep. Help him hill.
I need up top.
Two in the left corner.
Yeah, sit down. I'm floating Reese. I need over you, Reese.
He's playing slow. Shouting now. What's your texture?
Four more dead.
I'm watching.
Brandon dead. I'm one shot, Reese.
Coming.
I'm holding.
I got a trophy for you guys.
I'm boy. One shot. Literally bullet.
I'm watching out.
I'm full flash.
Yo, he's here. Scum. I'm one shot, Reese.
I'm watching the heady.
One shot. Good shit. Another guy there.
Watching the heady.
Right side.
He's weak.
Shout together if you have to. I'm taking a round ring. Yeah, I'm taking a round ring. Where's he?
Yeah, I'm trying to get money.
When is it new? Outer new. Like he's front kitchen to the right. I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
He's front kitchen to the right still.
Oh, and Z and King.
Yeah.
Play a tight setup, and everyone from Empire trusted. Make the swarm. And if there's any way to turn your game around, well, they're trying to make it happen on basketball. But now it's Envoy's turn. A 4th spree on this final hill. And look at how he has been running the show. 17 kills to his name. Whatever gun he has in his hands, he can do it all. Looking for streaks, looking for the domination. Envoy in the response. He has been a threat.
Looking to take the fight back to Ultra in that next round if they can get it here. That was streaks though for Dallas. We do see an artillery that will come into play in just a brief moment. 169 leading 79 now. Back into the middle we go. This Hardpoint has been a blinder. Almost finally brought down. Envoy once again back at it. 2 more. 20 and 8. 20 and 8. He's about to find another one. Unreal. Oh, Formal stolen. That's not fair. It should have been 22. Unbelievable stuff though. Still OpTic. The rotation's done, and here comes Vivid with the streaks, and I like it. It's going to soften these players up, give his boys a chance to get on there and get some time.
Trying to chop these players down. The reads are good, but everybody tags up. One shot. Formal is there. He picks up 2. The wipe is in, and even still, those kills just good enough to set OpTic up on this rotation. 2 players they have in kitchen. You talk about being safe. You talk about being controlled on the rotos. Well, over towards P2. OpTic, 80-point lead. They are set up and ready to go.
Second Hardpoint was incredibly good for OpTic in the first set of rotations. Now, let's see how we go in the second. OpTic still holding this one. Shotzzy lying in wait. Here comes the play. Does catch Envoy. That's 3 dead. Last player, Dashi, staying alive on the point as best he can. Illy, though, caught out from the spawners. Here we go, back and forth. It is going to come down to Scum in a 1v2 on the Hardpoint. Reinforcements now swarming. There's 30 seconds remaining on this one chance, so we could see another break. But again, you have to think of Garage as well. As forward they go. Formal finds 2. Envoy now coming through middle, and he may call it. The spawns are good. OpTic will rotate to next.
It's just going to be such a massive lead. Shotzzy maybe trying to make a hero play to strip away some time, and Vivid maybe doing the same thing because it is just going to be so much time on the clock, so they're even just trying to contest. But while this is happening, Formal, you talk about OpTic making improvements on the rotation. He is the lone man trying to be a problem, and he wins the first gunfight. And he's buying his teammates time. Now the reinforcements are here. Envoy's right there with him. Shotzzy, though, gets this stick to at least drop the first. And Shotzzy making the big plays. 10 and 22, but trying to be the hero. It's a 3 spree, but again, the score, 100 points down for Empire. The tight setup on the hill. You got Scumsaw Bell, and he might be wrapping around. It is 4 players for Empire, all hitting the back.
Here they go, they're hitting the back. The kills are coming through. Empire, it's a clean sweep. They take care of all 4. OpTic drop. Now trophies are gone as well. Illy doing his good work there, and now it's 3 players from OpTic trying to hit through steps. Crim there to cut them off. Hardpoint now still in the hands of Crim, and he's going to find those kills as Formal making his way forward. It's on to Envoy once again, trying to be the hero. Sees the spawners. Re-peek. Envoy is playing out of his mind right now. This is unbelievable. What a sensational run from this player as an individual. Scum onto the point now, trying to contest, slow the time. But no, Dallas, they keep holding it. Can Envoy do the unthinkable again? No, Dallas still hold the point. Dashi, oh, he goes down as well. Crim's on top. Dallas still with a chance here.
From down 100 points, Empire making things interesting, but towards P5 right now, OpTic 2 bodies in the hill first, and ring control as well. So OpTic, they have the setup that they want, even a player in the kitchen, but the swarm is in. It's the pinch from every angle. Empire, look at that, 4 players every single side.
All 4 sides. Every point of the compass has an OpTic player on it, and this is it. The last chance, you gotta go, and Scum's gonna hold him back. He's gonna find the kills a few more seconds. No one's there to do it. The pats are down. It is over. It is over. OpTic get it done in 4, and the green wall is roaring.
Point club for map 1, a down to the wire control, and admittedly, that game started to feel like it might get a little out of control, but it was perfection on that final hill hold. OpTic making amends. It is 3 teams that are left in this tournament.